is let's talk a little bit about this amazing story that you have. And when did you make the decision that you wanted to be a leader in healthcare?
That's a great question, Giselle. First of all, thank you for inviting us. For the audience, frankly, anybody in the audience could be up here speaking because I think we all have unique, inspiring stories. So it's a privilege. And I just have to say, I actually lived in South Florida, as you guys know. So I want to just thank Mayor Hazle Rogers. She's actually was a big inspiration for me early in my career. As it just relates to healthcare leadership, I think when you're in healthcare, you first have to have a passion for your business, right? And so, I would say the passion for healthcare developed very young. I remember being, young and seeing ambulances go past my house because of where we lived, actually in very similar in the city of Lauderdale Lakes. And I remember asking my mom, what are they doing? And she would say, honey, they're going to save lives. And that just impelled in me that I want to go and help people. And so early on in my career, I became a firefighter and paramedic. And then also went to Cornell University. And while I was at Cornell, I actually originally thought maybe I'll do something with law, but do healthcare on the side. And it was really physicians actually at Cornell that helped me to see that I had a unique skill set to translate between healthcare and kind of clinical language and the business side of healthcare. And so I ended up continuing doing my business degree at Cornell as well. And it served me well to be able to translate between the two worlds of clinical practice and business. So not sure if that answers your question, but I would say it probably started pretty early on. I tell people that I feel I was born to do what I do. I love healthcare. And I got to tell you, the pandemic has tested all of us. And obviously it's tested healthcare more than anything. And like I said, I feel I was born for a moment like this.
And I absolutely agree with you. Let's give a big round of applause to Gabrielle. She's an amazing leader. First of all, I want to thank you for your service, because I know that you have been an incredible force, in the hospital, in the community. You lead many hospitals. You have done such an impact. You're just being awarded, one of the top leaders in Arizona, influential businesswoman. I mean, there's more that we can talk about. I could read a whole list of all the accolades and all the awards you have earned, and you really have earned them because you have done so much good to the community at large. And so I truly agree with you. You were born, you always told me that you wanted to become, a top leader to serve. And that's what I love about you. You're all about service. How can I serve? How can I make a difference? How can I help? And I remember Sam talking about that sense of urgency. And I thought that is in Gabrielle's book too. I know, like right now, let's do it now. You're like the right now person, and you have so much focus on that. So yes, Gabrielle, thank you so much. This is a little bit of a story. It would be impossible to share all about your story here because you are so full of amazing stories. One of that I just want to mention to you guys to have an idea, because it's very easy to look at people and listen to their titles and get impressed about the titles. And she has many titles to be impressed about. But one thing that I want to share with you about her is that I remember one day I was talking to her over the phone, and we were, in the middle of a conversation early morning, and out of a sudden she started to go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm like, what's going on? What's happening with her? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I don't know. She's driving. I'm thinking maybe an accident, something bad happened. What's going on with her? And out of a sudden I hear nothing. It's like the cell phone was dropped in the car, and I'm like, oh my God, what happens with Gabrielle? And I wait because I don't know what's happening. So out of a sudden she comes back, and I get to learn the story that there was somebody on the side of the road, and there was nobody there to attend to that human being. There was probably an accident or something like that. And she just stopped everything to just,
there was a car that hit a baby and two adults that were walking the baby. And it was catastrophic. Yeah. But I just want to say their lives were saved. I started CPR, and that mom, the grandmother actually was walking the baby, survived. She had a trauma surgery, and the baby also survived. So it actually ended in a very good story, but it was very scary. Thank God I was trained to do that.
Yeah. And that's what I thought, that I wanted to share that, because it's nice when people hear titles and say, oh, she's the la la la, this all sophisticated titles because you have the credentials. But I think that one thing I love about your leadership is really your heart and how you're driving your healthcare and your job. So I need to give one for the lives you saved. Applause. I mean, the two babies today and a mother, and so many thousands of other people are there because you care and you lead your hospital with heart. So thank you so much.